Doug Rice, how you doing? So, you guys will see that, those of you that watch the live afterward. No one's in here. They'll all miss it. Isn't that something? Welcome, one and all. Well, maybe two and all, maybe three and all, maybe four and all. Welcome all to the Doug Rice Show this morning. Early Tuesday morning, hitting the links. The links to the news. The links to the news, the black news. What is going on? What's the latest? What endangers us? What puts us in peril? What makes us afraid? Nothing. Nothing. We're just keeping informed. And keeping our head on a swivel, baby, early in the morning. You start your day off, you're out there, you're in the crowd. Let me tell you something. Early in the morning is when it's most vile. You know, heading to work, people cutting you off, all this shit. Just avoid it, avoid it, avoid it. Keep your head straight. All right, folks, how we doing? Had a good show yesterday. We're picking up steam. Folks kind of like what we're doing. I appreciate it. I think we're making some success on blocking attackers. It just is not worth the TikTok account. Now, that doesn't mean I'm getting some videos flagged, because in fact I did get a video flagged, and I don't know what for. I talk straight truth. I'm not sitting here pussyfooting. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to dance around the fucking mulberry bush. Fuck that. Okay? Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line, baby. Right down the center. Right between your eyes. Because here's the deal. We have been avoiding the subject too long. We have been forgiving and thoughts and prayers and just expecting the best, hoping. We've been the hamster on the wheel. We've been the hamster on the wheel. Remember that? Hamster's on the wheel. It's running. Jumps off the wheel. Here's how we are the hamster. Pay attention. Hamster gets off the wheel after running his little heart out. Oh, hamster. Jumps off the wheel, and do you know what? The hamster thinks it has arrived at a new destination. The hamster believes it's a new place, baby. The hamster believes it's a new day. It gets off the hamster wheel all excited and ready to face the new frontier that it has ran to. And just for that brief moment, that hamster takes a look around, and the surroundings look familiar. Everything looks the same. But you know what? He's still got his trusty wheel, taking him nowhere. He jumps on the wheel, he runs it all out, he runs, jumps off, and he's ready. Almost like, ta-da, I'm in a new spot. Looks around. For a brief moment, there's hope. And then, dashed. He's still in the same fucking place. Negroes, Hebrews, brothers, sisters, hear me? Something happens to us. And we get on that hamster wheel, and we just thoughts and prayers, and we riot, or we march, or we protest, and we jump off into the new America, and we look around with the expression of hope and promise. And then it takes a moment to realize that nothing has fucking changed. We're in the same goddamn situation. Same country, same people, same attitude. But look, the hamster wheel, it's always ready. One of us gets snuffed out. One of us gets a chokehold at 5 years old. One of us gets to raise our hand in unison to be identified as slaves, if only for the Constitution. But there's the hamster wheel. Well, let's get on it. Let's go, God. We jump off in a new America. No. You know what? Fuck that wheel. You know what? I ain't got to go nowhere. All I got to do is wait. The room ain't going to change. The surroundings ain't going to change. The people ain't going to change. Your circumstances ain't going to change. What they do will not change. What is will not change. They will not change. Stop. Get the fuck off the hamster wheel. Good morning. Always ready for a bright and shiny day in America. All right, folks, let's see what's going on. Let us see what is going on. So some of the folks that have responded to the posts that I have made, hey, I understand you just tired of Doug Rice. I get it. If you would only stop, I would stop talking about it. How about that? We got a fucking deal? Look, all I have to do is search term black news and I get a new fucking reel of events, happenings, conditions, occurrences, attitudes. It's a cakewalk. It's a roller coaster ride. Let's see what we got. Black news. Here we go. So easy. 2 terms. Okay, we still got the parents beaten and the kids beaten. Why white students are 4 more likely to graduate than black students at public universities. Stop. What? NBC News is reporting that they have the answer. Why white students are 4 more likely to graduate than black students at public universities. What, are they bored over at NBC? What's happening? Is there I guess coming back from the COVID, they got to think of shit. I mean, who's reading that to get informed? Here's the deal. Who's going to click on that to find out why? Because it sure as fuck ain't going to be me. I mean, what kind of, what is that, self-serving clickbait? Thought of something? I got an idea. Hey, boss, what's it? Hey, in these public universities, I heard it told that white students are far more likely to graduate than black students. Hey, you need to get to the bottom of that. Let's do a story on that. Good luck. Fuck that. Because they're in the United States of America. That's why. Let's just win. Boom. All right, let's continue. Black news. What's happening? Tell me what's going on. News One. News One, always good for something to report. NFL coach John Gruden resigns over racist email. Can I say that if every motherfucker had to give up their, let's just call it, important position because they held racist sentiment, nobody'd be working. Stop. Are you kidding me? You made the dude quit? Can I just say this? I'm going to say this. We didn't give a damn. We cared more about the dude being head coach. I'm sorry. I don't care. He racist? Oh, color me surprised. Oh, wait, a white dude in charge of a bunch of black dudes is racist? That probably helps him coach better. What? Oh, I'm sorry. It's too early for me to just say it. Yeah, that probably hurt the team. Personally, I want to get just the motherfucker that's just, look, you got black players, right? Go with me. Okay? Let's put, like, a Grand Dragon as coach. First, he'll work them like field slaves. I did tie that in, right? But more importantly, he'll want to win. He'll also want to just train them until they drop, threaten them with all kinds of bodily injury if they don't perform. For God's sake, if we had, Jesus, man, what did you just do? They had a shot. They're everywhere too. What are you going to do? You're going to fire everybody that's got racist leanings? What are you going to do? You might as well get rid of fucking, isn't Biden up there? You guys look at him during the 93 crime bill? I watched that fucking speech. Did you watch the speech? We're talking about firing men in positions of power because they express racist sentiment. Years ago, months ago, weeks ago, yesterday, a minute ago. I don't give a fuck. It's ever present in their fucking, it's there. What are you going to do? Dig it out with a fucking shovel? Huh? You're going to excise it? Let's put them in a fucking operating room. Maybe we can get can we cut the racism out? No, we can't. So what are you doing? I don't care. And the brothers who he coached, they didn't give a fuck. I'm telling you, they didn't. I don't give a look. Deep down. Everybody know 99.9% of them can be in the right circumstances. I'm sorry, did I say that? Okay. So this guy has written some emails about somebody. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Was he a good coach? Now listen. if the motherfuckers start losing, don't say I didn't tell you. Yeah, NFL coach, I mean, who cares? He's racist. Wow. They're firing people. Okay, well, all right. Gun violence is taking a toll on youth. They are so bored at this place. For God's sake. Oh, here's one. News One finally doing their fucking job. 21 hours ago, Zach Lindley reports Jelani Day's body revealed to be missing vital organs after the second autopsy. Now, 100,000 of our women go missing each year. We've done that, right? This kid, you know how they found him. And now you know the story. And you know why. Here's what's fucked up. Isn't that messed up that as black people in this country, we read this story and we have wrapped it up in our minds? We already got it. You know, because we are so interchangeably resilient when it comes to organ transplantation. Because ain't no rejection here, baby. You're loving it. Your body's like, thank you. Some melanin. Finally. Right. So they take the kid. Can you imagine? I mean, who does it? These people are amongst you. Somebody took this child, this Hebrew, this royal member of our family, I'm just assuming, and decided that they were going to rid him of his organs and use them for themselves. Leave the body in some nondescript way and leave it a mystery. Let's try to blame it on some teenage violence. Let's do all the things that make this as obscure and as unintelligible as possible, as unable to figure out. Let's just confuse the lines of connection so that we don't know. Problem is, we do know. How long you gonna keep smiling? Now, they've taken our women. They clearly want us back in chains. Their children let us know that. Were it not for the Constitution, that, my friends, is where we would be. In the telling of a professor of said Constitution. They're putting our 5-year-olds in chokehold. And the coup de grace, the piece de résistance, is they decide to take one of our children and take his organs. And you wonder why I do what I do. The only reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm taking my mind occasionally off the fucking Black Mirror. Of course I like being entertained. But this shit's happening, man. This has been reported 21 motherfucking hours ago. This update. And the reason I'm a little irked is because the second autopsy showed his organs were missing. The first autopsy did not. We now know that the state government is involved. We know now that there are authorities involved in this cover-up. It's been this way for quite a while. And yet so many of us have the fucking unmitigated gall to walk about this penal colony for Negroes where they harvest from our young, steal our women, feminize our men, and you motherfuckers got nerve to grin. They took his organs, folks. They took our child's organs. That's not just some kid. That's a motherfucker walking around that should be a protected class of citizen. Do you not understand why perhaps we need to separate from these Gentiles? Are we chattel? Are we simply beings for their replacement organs? Is that what we are? It appears so. It appears that we've adjusted who we are and what purpose we serve in this country. Maybe they're just keeping us around so they can live longer. Everybody know that black woman in the 60s, can't remember her name, you guys remember her name, took some of her material, some of her biomaterial. Henrietta Lacks. Damn, I don't know how that happens. Good. Henrietta Lacks. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something. Do you know the single most valuable human being on the face of this planet that has ever lived? Do you know who that person is? Oh, let me tell you. Henrietta Lacks. Her minuscule bodily material fueled and funneled a multi-billion-dollar industry. And that, my friends, is fucking fact. What do they know about us that we should know about ourselves? What do they know about us? What is it? Don't you get what I'm saying? We walk around as happy Negroes, most of us in this country, and, you know, hey, okay. But what do they know about us that causes them to take our women to the tune of 100,000 in a single year? 2020, motherfuckers. Don't act like I'm just spitting bullshit. 100,000 black women. Something unique about these beings. There's something they possess. Something they have. No? Am I not getting through? Jelani Day's body revealed to be missing vital organ. Listen. You know, people come at you and what do? They smile. Right? They smile. A smile can be so... Isn't it? A smile can just be a wonderful thing. You know? Just an open-faced smile of welcome and warmth. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it? Let me tell you something, though. To some creatures, to some beings, to some folks who watch you smile, they interpret what you do as baring your fucking teeth. So, when you look and see a smile coming from our oppressors, ask yourself what the fuck you're looking at. Are they smiling? Are they smiling at you? You ever smile at a strange dog? Trying to be friendly? You ever do that? What does a dog do? Interprets that as what? Aggression. Let me just say this. Folks, okay. You think it's not serious? I'll show you. Just bear with me. So, CNN lawsuit filed in New Jersey over a mural depicting the city's first black female firefighter. What a proud thing, right? First black female firefighter. Hopefully she was able to save white people at that particular moment, but I digress. The issue, though, the lawsuit is not really what you think. The lawsuit is brought about because they have depicted this first black female firefighter in Florida with a white face. Oh, no. Boynton Beach City Commission will meet this week to discuss a lawsuit filed on behalf of the city's first black female firefighter over a mural where she was inaccurately depicted with a white face. Stop. Don't tell me she was inaccurate. What are you fucking talking about? What was the mural about? Okay, listen, stop. How do you fuck that up? Okay, so how you doing? How's it going? We want you to do a mural. Cool, I'm with that. What's up? First black firefighter here in Boynton Beach City. We want you to do a mural in her honor. Can you do that? Absolutely. This amount gets it done. Fantastic. 2 weeks later, excuse me, give me a minute. Did you not understand why we hired you? So tell me how this was inaccurate. Did they not? Okay, listen. We want you. Did they tell the guy we just want you to do this mural of a firefighter? Just put it up there. Later, let's throw that it's a black firefighter. But let's. You know what they didn't want? They didn't want that black face in mural form, depicting the accomplishment, or so they fucking think, that a black woman somehow makes the goddamn news because she's now a goddamn firefighter. Do you understand the dichotomy of this silliness? We are sitting here celebrating something that we want to be a part. And we are a part of. First black female firefighter. Yes, I made it. No, you didn't. And it kind of goes to show that what you did didn't mean shit. So why do it? You know what would have been a better news story to me? I'm just saying. Her creating her own firefighting company. That would have been interesting. Black woman denied an application into firefighting department, creates own firefighting brigade made of only black people. Call us first. We might actually save your fucking house. I know, right? Does separation scare motherfuckers that much? Does us staying to our fucking selves make you motherfuckers that goddamn nervous? Do you think we need them that fucking much? I mean, in our everyday lives, really? Is it not enough that they stole us, put us here, enslaved us, abused us, murdered us, set us afire, castrated us, hung us, then kept us from the generational wealth created by our very being here? Ain't that good enough? Do we have to have more? Oh, no. We must be reminded that for the Constitution, we'd still be in chains. We must suffer the loss of our young princes due to, white person's need for organs. We must suffer our children being put in chokeholds at 5 years old in preschool. That is a necessity. Also, we must suffer the indignity of having, a petition circulated in our school bringing back slavery of all things. And you smile. Man, if you don't stop smiling. I mean, out there. Here, we're, that was how you doing? I'm chilling, right? Just educating, trying to figure out what's happening myself, looking at, boom, right? It's good. Walk out this door. You don't know who the fuck you looking at. Don't pretend you do. You don't know who the fuck's you looking at. You don't know who the fuck's smiling at you. You don't know who the fuck's telling you good morning. You don't know, motherfucker. 100,000 black women go missing in this country. This brother gets found with his organs missing and you're grinning. You step out that motherfucking house, don't you be available. I'd like to know how many of our black women smiled in the face of their abductors. I'd like to know how many of our black women were trying to be helpful in their last moments of freedom or life in this country. Somebody had to get that young black man somewhere to get his organs. But you think I'm fucking around? I ain't playing. How friendly do you want to be? They want to bring back slavery. You still smiling? I'm just here, just telling you what. For those that continue to smile, adieu. For those that continue to enjoy where they are, I understand. I get it. It's hard. You know what? And it takes to do this, to do what I'm imploring all of you to do, will have consequence. Absolutely. But I wonder how those families of the missing black women, how the family of this poor young prince organs missing, I'm wondering how they feel right now. I'm wondering if their attitude might adjust slightly. I wonder if they walk about here with perhaps a new way of seeing things and their position in it. Where do you fucking think you are? Where do you think you are? I'll tell you. Here's where you are. You're in a country who is obsessed with white supremacy. You are in a country that is driven, motivated, fueled, fostered, grown, all by right-wing white nationalism. And it's now about to blossom. This shit is about to blossom into what I believe will be a civil war. I think these folks want to fight each other so bad, they can taste it. Red against blue, it's odd. It's a repeat of the same narrative, the same things. All driven by a need to be superior. For God's sake, it can't be all that. It just can't be. Superiority seems to have some downfalls here. I'm just saying, Jesus Christ. You guys been saying it for so long, you believe it, but that superiority seems to be driving you mad. Maybe you want to try just being regular folk? No? Okay, just keep, right? All right, hey, whatever you do you, okay? Negroes, just need you to back away from the problem. I just need you to back away from the problem, guys. That's all. My only suggestion is that you back away from the problem. What's the, here's we want, just back away from the problem. Just back away. Give the problem a little space. See what happens. Don't be available to the problem. Don't offer your vital, precious, royal energy to the problem. Leave the problem to solve itself, or allow an outside force fast approaching to solve the fucking problem for us. Early morning Doug Rice, motherfucker, sorry. And I'm just trying to, because damn, really? You just, hey man, paint a picture. Listen, do I have to paint a black woman? You didn't say to paint the picture black. I can see it now. I think he might win that. I just thought about that. I think they might lose this one. I want you to paint a hero, first black firefighter, no problem. White woman. What are you doing? You never said to paint this woman black. I left it to my own imagination, and I just couldn't bring myself to paint a mural of a black face. Moving on, that's black news. There we go. And they're filing a lawsuit. I hope they win. No, I do. I hope they win. Seriously. All right. So, I read this one yesterday. I think I want to get into it. NFL player's white wife shares racist comments she gets about her interracial marriage. Allison Rochelle's attempt to spread love was instead greeted on social media with racist hatred. Well, welcome to the club, baby. Isn't it wonderful? Bet money she married this man because she thought racism was over in America. Yeah. Yeah. As the topic of racism's incestuous relationship with the NFL rears its ugly head once again, the wife of an NFL player has begun to publicly share a sampling of the racist messages she is being sent on social media in response to her interracial marriage to a black man. Now, I'm reading it, but I'm looking at the guy she married. He's black. Okay, so, and she is just the epitome. So, all right, they got together, right. Race mixing is communism, that's what they've said. All this shit. I mean, and who is this coming from? Here's the thing, listen, I don't give a damn what you do. That's your business. The Creator, I believe, intended tribes. You do what you want. The Creator intended a man and a woman to be married, but if you want to marry a woman and you be a woman, by God, I say get married. Some don't. It ain't my damn business. You understand? Now, I have an opinion, I have a belief, I have a God that I must serve. But that God is going to do his job, and by God, I'm going to do mine. And part of my job is to mind my goddamned business. Say it with me. It don't matter. You want to marry? Marry who you want. Marry a damn coffee cup. She is beautiful. I don't care. I don't care. Same bills I get month in, month out. They don't mention the same marriage discount or increase, so it don't affect my bills. But, as we see, the reaction to some people who feel some sort of the expression. Understand? Am I back? Oh my God. It's so scary. You're on a roll. You feel like butter. And then a phone call. Somebody that should not get through when you're on DND. How does that work? And this is the Fold 3. This is supposed to be a phone. This is supposed to be bleeding edge tech. I got block on. He gets through anyway. Ain't that a bitch? I drifted. I'm sorry. Okay, so, as I said, I don't care. But the thing is that one example that sums up the sentiments of all the comments you received, one person said, another included, monkey emojis. Children would be this. Less adapted, weak, diseased. So, who's espousing this racist sentiment? Is it, as some might try to accuse black women of doing that? Hell no. Black women ain't gonna waste her time. If a black woman got something to say, she's gonna say it right there. As they walk amongst us. Typing shit, not gonna happen. Oh no, they don't do that dumb shit. So who's doing this? We know. Who mad? Somebody see this attractive woman with professional NFL football. I understand you want to feel some kind of way, but it ain't your goddamned business, though. Really? It's interesting. I'm sorry she has to face that. I'm sorry that she has to face that. That's fucked up. But welcome to the fucking club, baby. And please tell your friends, racism is not dead in America. Can we now get her to go from place to place and just tell folks, maybe she should go to Representative Scott. I think he'd let her near him. I did say that. That was cold. Okay. Back at it. So I'm sorry to hear that, dear. Hey. Wow. What's this? What is this? Georgia election officials. I don't get this. Local Georgia election board takes swift action against employees accused of shredding voter registration applications. Who don't they want to vote? I wonder. Who is it? They don't want to vote. I don't vote. Not my business. I choose the kingdom. But I observe they shredding them applications. They can't have this shit. Boy, Stacey Abrams. You know what? Barack Obama and Stacey Abrams have done more damage to us in being just exceptional human beings on one plane or level of another. To show that kind of power, that kind of ability, the ability to speak, to function, to show blackness in all its ability, that scares the shit out these motherfuckers, doesn't it? Boy, when you got us on display, woo-wee, boy, when we are organized, ready to go, man, when we get up, set up, pay attention, what's happening? When we get focused, they get frightened. You understand that, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You see, here's the thing, guys. It's called potentiality. All that focus, all that unity. Oh, my God. Y'all can't be doing that shit. First thing come to mind is some retribution. We talking about trying to eat. You can see us in the crowd, and the first thing come to mind, a group of black people talking amongst themselves, feeling good. First thing come to my mind is retribution. First thing, payback. Black people ain't even thinking about you. Oh my God. If they knew how far removed they are from our fucking minds as we go about just trying to survive in this motherfucker. They don't understand that the task is avoidance, not interaction. They don't get it. They talking about retribution and payback. Fool, we talking about paying rent. The hell you talking about? Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that? Black people ain't interested in paying back nothing. I don't get away from me, man. You know what they want you? Leave us alone. Stay out of our conversations. Don't give us your point of view of the black experience, walking around in your skin. We don't want to hear it. Plus, we know what you're going to say. Yes, we do. Honestly, they hand us the script right at birth. Read this, you'll need it. Hold on. Yeah, so, plus, the shit you're doing. The shit you're doing. The thoughts you motherfuckers have. We don't have, look. You talk about Chicago, black people. What are you doing in Chicago? I don't know, I'm in Phoenix. But black people in Chicago, yes, I understand. Isn't it terrible? The guns, the violence, the murders, yes, the yes, the yes. We agree, we agree. You don't hear us complexing. You don't hear us feeling some kind of way. You bring up, Chicago, Philly, Detroit, LA, all the places black people kill one another. Boy, aren't we horribly sad to hear that. Yes, all of us are, and we don't run from it. We don't say it's not us. We don't deny it. We don't live in some fucking alternative universe where those black people are somehow different from us, which is complete idiocy. What we do is we look you in the face and we say, yeah, that's too fucking bad, we know. Too bad you would think that, infusing our neighborhoods with the fucking automatic firearms, because that's not our doing. You would think all the drugs that come from other countries, because, black people aren't big on import-export. You would think all of that might be identified, resolved, solved first. But no, you're right. Black on black crime is horrible. We hate it. Now, what y'all gonna do? Oh, it's not you? Okay. Well, that works. Okay. Right. You see why it's important we understand where we are? We're not even relating on an equal playing field. The very glance in your direction puts you on uneven ground. Listen, I'm looking for a ticket from my wife. She likes to buy the lottery tickets. $20 ticket, right? Now, folks, I mind my business. I'm talking to the person behind the counter. I'm going to get it straightened out. I'm perfectly capable. I simply need the correct name of the ticket. And so, as I look and begin to make my decision based on my wife's needs, from out of the blue is my hero. A motherfucker I don't know who has come to my rescue to help assist me in searching for something I can find my goddamn self. No, it's not being helpful. It's being intrusive. No, it's the allowance you feel you have to just step your ass in a situation that you don't belong in. I did not look you in the face and say, sir, can you help me find this ticket? No. What you did is you looked at a black person and felt this triggered need to assist, interject, be heard, seen, felt. I don't know, but it's irritating. Can you stop doing that? They always think we need their help. That's the problem. They always think we're looking for the answer. That's the problem. The threat is the black man or woman that has come to their own conclusions apart from their influence. And top that with perhaps a conclusion that does not put them in a really favorable light. That, my friends, is what is feared the most. A settled black community. Why is that so difficult? We don't have to be included. Folks, I need you to understand me. We don't have to be included. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you get what the fuck I'm saying? We don't have to be included. We can do a part. We'll survive till the kingdom comes. All right, so 8:12. They don't want us anywhere. They want us back in chains. The children are expressing some interesting sentiments. The teachers of our children feel free to put their hands on us. You hear about George Floyd's defacing of his statue somewhere? They put a statue. It's like a big old bullseye. Somebody went there and defaced it. I mean, they just love us, don't they? Don't they? Aren't they expressing their love? Don't you feel better now walking about with the smile on your face? Honestly, doesn't that equal the circumstances? I mean, they're taking our women. They're organ harvesting our children. You don't care. You don't care, do you? Let me tell you something. All you have to do is look. All you got to do is look. That's all I do every day. I'm not going to stop. Yeah, I know. There's so many happy and wonderful things going on in the world, isn't there? And then just some heartwarming, just some love and tenderness and happiness and joy that's going on. And you know what? I get that. I see it. It's wonderful. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about some other shit. Yeah, so if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. It's still happening. Black news! All right, so it's 8:13. I'm going to take a break. I think I've done enough. You guys have been wonderful. Please reference all that I talk about on my Twitterverse, Rug Dicer. Support me on Patreon. Have a damn good day. And I'm going to leave you with this. Every one of you understands this. And don't you ever forget it. First and foremost, you are unique. Negroes in this country are set apart, a royal family. I will always say that because it will always be true. Treat yourselves and conduct yourselves as such and watch how they react. That's all I'm saying. You are absolutely 100%, without question, a royal family. Now, you just got to look at how they look at us. A little bit of hatred, a little bit of jealousy. I don't know where it's coming from. What's there to be jealous of? Aren't we at the bottom of the barrel? What? They keep imitating us. I don't get it. What's going on? Royalty. So, tell that to each other, too. Make sure you circulate that fucking information, because it's absolutely true. Okay, well, that's it. 8:15 in the morning. You know you're going to see me later. I'm going to do a YouTube live probably around noon, so go to Doug Rice, the one and only, and I'll upload this as well. Good morning.